Come give me a hug, you in there getting it. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The first of 272 games in the regular season. Buckle up. The Cowboys, the Eagles, underway to begin 2025. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Prescott to throw it. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's plucked out at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
What is up?
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd.
This now a 3rd and 4.
What is it on?
They'll run it again with Barkley. So they fall off the tackle, and that effort gets him to first before he's brought down. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
Vegas! What is it on?
On play action, here's Williams. Rolling to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll fake the give, now Williams. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
What is up?
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you... And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. Bijan Robinson, 65 yards. And the Cowboys strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Aubrey good with a PAT. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with 1st and 10. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 25-yard line.
Again, it's Barkley. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
Punch, stars, punch, what is up?
They'll go play action here with Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
It's
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Kevontae Turpin deep for the Cowboys. Punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Prescott. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there at 22. So for Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Prescott sets up the screen to Robinson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Here's Prescott. It's complete to Robinson. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They'll run with the backup. This is Williams. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. They'll give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
Yeah, here we go.
A give left side to Robinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 4th down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I figure I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start out on the ground and Saquon Barkley. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Well, he's got some breathing room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
First down carry for Barkley. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. All that blown up by DeMarvion Overshown. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Vegas, Vegas!
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Sliding out of the pocket. It's complete to Brown, right side. Just a gain of a couple there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Vegas! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs!
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Touchdown, Eagles! Dallas Goedert, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses, also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. They begin the drive with Robinson. 74 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the longer way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Kill. Hey, 47. 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
26.
Prescott off play action. Steps away. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. 2nd and 10.
19. Shot.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
And it brings up 3rd down.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that's going to tie us at 13. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Running left, it's Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. To throw, it's Williams. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing is Williams. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Barkley inside handoff. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
What is that?
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's again to Bigsby. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
What is that?
Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Got a man, it's Brown. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they have regained the lead. Now, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they're trailing the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense. And that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Well, they pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Kill. 47. 26.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A handoff to Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Cowboy 1st down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 95 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
1st down, Dallas.
Yeah, here we go.
Again, it's Robinson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. To throw is Prescott. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kevin Winston. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
21 yards. And an Eagles 1st down.
Now Saquon Barkley down to about the 32.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner.
A.J. Brown, 32 yards. And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make this a three-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and
20.
They'll run again here with Robinson. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
First down, Dallas.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Play action now. Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Now this play was all about the eyes. As he rolled out to his right, he kept one eye downfield and one eye on what was in front of him, and he ended up picking up some pretty good yardage.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 22.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to the ground with Robinson. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Now 2nd and 5. A man who is a 1,000-yard rusher in an Eagle uniform, it's Miles Sanders. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he will taken for a Cowboy score. Bijan Robinson, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. The extra point up and good by Auburn. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
What is it? Yes. Punch players.
That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to have it here just past the 25.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's going to pick up a 1st down here as that clock continues to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st down. Here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Robinson hits on the left side. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Dak. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Vegas!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Now, this was not just